Fans came out to support their Lethbridge College Kodiaks on September 21 at the Lethbridge Soccer Complex during a home game against the SAIT Trojans. The men and women's team had different outcomes as the women lost their game 3-2 and the men had a convincing 5-3 win. The women's matchup was a close one until SAIT scored midway through the second half to go up 3-1. There was hope towards the end of the game when the Kodiaks scored with 4 minutes to go, but they couldn't get that extra goal as time expired. Coach Mike Rass believed that this was a game that the Kodiaks should have won, but also said there were some positives from the matchup.
We're scoring goals from open play. Most of our goals have come from set pieces. I thought in the second half there was periods before it was 3-1 where we dominated play, and we kind of let our play drop after they scored that goal.
Going into their next games, there are improvements that the team can make, according to player Victoria Poitras.
We just have to take a deep breath and relax and play the way we know how we can instead of getting too worked up. But we'll be there. We'll get there.
In the men's soccer game, they came out with a blazing start as they scored 4 goals in the first half, but let their guard down in the second as the Trojans tried to make a comeback, scoring 3 of their own. The men were able to get their victory without head coach Joe Morrow, as he got a 2-game suspension from their previous game. Captain Dragan Glavica said that his team played real well and mentioned some positives from the performance of the team.
We moved the ball around very well. We helped each other. There was a lot of communication today, among other games, and guys were keeping their heads up and just staying positive and weren't getting down on each other. If they screwed up, a guy would come back and cover for him, and good.
Alex Hayes was the ACAC player of the game for the women's team, and the men's player of the game was Nico Poscotti. The Kodiaks were also in action against Old College Broncos on September 22nd, and their next games are on the road against Lakeland College on September 28th and at Red Deer College on September 29th.